Hi and welcome to Wednesday's channeling. This is Roxanne from Odyssey of Ascension, and we're going to channel again tonight. So, yay! It's raining out. Very exciting. You guys ready?
Ready.
All right. And good evening once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. We would like to speak on some manners of the ideas of, let's say, things to come in a way, and how you are, let's say, perceiving them. We have a clock going off. Hang on. Very good. All right. We want to get a little bit deeper here. We want to get a little bit nasty, if you will, on the complexities of your own individual universe and have you understand from a different angle maybe you've never thought of before, so we're offering it to you now. The idea, listen close, is when we have given ideas of predictions that have come true and predictions that haven't come true. We want you to understand, clear your mind, that each individual universe is that of the individual. To the point, if it is not direct experience, then it is only an offering to accept or not. What we mean by this, if you will, is let's take, for example, there's no terrorist attacks in 2015. Yet, in that country of France, the Paris attacks. Did they happen to you? Were you directly experienced with that? If the answer is no, yet you are aware of it, then that was a choice at that very split second to validate it. As soon as you heard the idea, saw on television, read the newspaper, looked at the internet, and saw the input that was given by that of the negative paradigm, that there was an occurrence, although the proof is right there, the video is real, the witnesses are real, the, let's say, stories are real, the television is real. Is it real? Is it your choice to accept that that occurrence did happen? That's how individual your universe is. You may get the awareness, but it is your choice to say yes or no still. Take the depth of this understanding. Even though it may come in through a different avenue, if it is not that of direct experience, that of co-creation, it is still your individual choice to validate it or not. Although the reality, in your terms, says it's real, it is still a choice. And if you take that choice and make it valid, you sustain that occurrence on that timeline within your frequency. On the earth, you are co-creating. You stay upon that parallel and, let's say, validate it in time. Even though it didn't happen. You believe it happened. So since you believe it, it did. But did it? Did it really occur? Or was it all done in dream state? How much of your life truly has been done in the physical realm? How many times are you really here in concurrence in time? Memory is given in the moment. Don't forget that. You can be gone once again for 10 years and come back and have the entire timeline perfect fluidity. Perfect. With all the experiences. Because everything is now and everything is created in the moment, including 100% the memory. So if that occurrence over there was validated by your belief systems, then you sustain that idea. Tough one. Tough for a lot of people because it looks so real. When you turn off and not look and choose, let's say, to not co-create the sustaining paradigm that brings forth the negativity. Much of you are not getting as much negativity in physicality, in direct experience. But when you choose not to choose that anymore, you can see how your reality is changing. Your reality is not allowing other things in. Now it's a choice to watch TV, look at the internet. Are there other realities waiting for you? Are there other ideas that you don't need to go and seek ideas? Maybe not intentionally. But there's most certainly a seeking to know what's going on. And when you get that input, that moment, your vibration either sustains it or dissipates it. Your universe. Do not forget these words. Your universe is so unique. You are the gatekeeper. You validate what is sustaining and what will bounce off into nothingness and dissipate on a reality to be experienced only in history, not in fluidity of time, through your giving it love or fear. Trust this. Look at the ideas of what is truly going on out there. Step back and look at the big picture. It's a dream, and it's all co-creation happening in thought. And then we'll vibrate ideas of certain space-time nows to create the mass idea of physicality. But physicality is most certainly not moment to moment to moment to moment. It is a mass collective offering to you to experience yourself in life. And if you validate things in repetition of that of negativity, you sustain it on a parallel reality. It may not be in your direct reality of experience, but it is on a parallel arc that you're helping sustain with energy, with intention. So when that idea of negativity is appearing to you, look at it and say, awesome. Another offering of negativity. I choose not to believe this. And turn and go on about your nows. Follow your excitement. Find anything beyond yourself that's available to you and joyfully seek it with intention of love, and that's it. Not outcome. Not, let's say, a resting point. Just that of creation of joy. Then the slipstream comes in and there's no resistance to find the reality that is at the next frequency level that is always available to you in an instant. It is your dream. It is your reality. It is your universe. I am here for you. You are here for me. What I offer is that of my joy. Those are offering their joy. It's still your choice to accept it or to let it go. So no matter what venue the negativity is being given to you, whether it is direct or that of mediumship of all the several kinds of ways you get input, know that it's still a choice. Did the terrorist attack really happen? And that individual universe experienced it? Yes. That was their creation. But it is not a commitment or an obligation for you to admit the idea it's real. You don't have to do that. You let it go. Turn the other cheek. Create your now and follow the joy that is there. you're not going to stay in the idea of negativity and have no other possibility, higher choices. Your higher self is not going to screw you over and force you into looking only at negativity. You're here to ascend a species. All obligation is over there. All ascension is right here. Listen to that again. Over there, outside, is a choice of accepting that negativity. Ascension is creation from within. Birthing the idea of the next frequency to take you beyond yourself that's always available. Calm, peace, serenity, allowance, slipstream, joy, ecstasy. The willingness to create your reality with that of your PowerPoint of now. Not the vengeance, not the ego complex of separation, but that of the individual creator. You can feel yourselves now as the creator, can't you? You know you have intention, but you can also feel when the ego comes up a little bit and wants to prove a point. That's when you look at it and let it go. And know that willingness is right there. I will my way into ascension. Your PowerPoint of now. You can call it, and we will echo Seth at this idea, that of your ego construct, but not the one of definition that you have created the ego out of. The separate self that is always in vanity. The PowerPoint is your ego of creation. Your will. You need not those anymore, for they service nothing. And validating an event that does not happen in your 360-degree physical bubble only sustains it. Trust in this, entities. We shall take a break. This is Ocyphius. I bid you a good now. Adonai. Hi, guys.
Hi.
We'll take a break. Be right back. Mwah! Hi, welcome back to the second half. Hey. And good evening. Now, in a way, we will give you these ideas. That of Seth. Many probable lives I have lived. Many probable nows. Many probable selves. Many probable shifts of consciousness. We would have you understand that humanity, in a way, through trial and error, if you will, has birthed itself into what you understand humanity as a whole right now. These birthing processes are that of joy, will, a choice of no other choice, and that comes into expression. That expression is felt, is seen, is experienced by the reflection of the individual expressing, as well as that of the entire collective. Seemingly, you still, in some manner, think that the collective must be within your physical presence in order to understand your individual idea of all that is. This is the farthest from the truth. You are a collective one, a collective now, of all experience, of all that is, forever. So every time each and every one of you finds yourself in the now, you have offered. Find yourself moving, thinking, breathing, relating, expressing, contemplating, loving, hating, feeling, crying, skipping, speaking, eating, sleeping. You are offering, most certainly. When an individual expresses itself to a point of no longer serving itself, it shifts its own reality. It shifts itself into whatever comprehensible idea it comes up with, he, she, does not matter, to find itself a next idea in what you term as satisfaction. Your willingness to achieve, your willingness to show and boastfulness, whatever term you can deem your own action, does not matter. It is that of humanity expanding. Let's say this. Anytime an animal, fish, ant, does not matter, creates itself beyond itself and dies in a fashion to understand its own limits, humanity is doing the same. You are always pushing yourself beyond yourself and understanding your limitations. So those that sacrifice themselves in different manners are not sacrificial. What they are doing is understand the limitations of humanity. Acceptance would be the best term, and that's space-time now for offering in the mirror, as well as individual singularity experience. There is nothing that is out of bounds. There is nothing of judgment. There is only the individual finding more of itself in every moment of expression. And when that individual, let's say, chooses to end its processes in humanity, it has served its highest purpose of its own intention of experience. It is not that of judgment or sorrow or pity from you, the mirror, to give that offering. The highest joy you may give is joy. Is that of acceptance, excitement truly. For that individual has found themselves to a point where there is nothing else for them in this idea of themselves, in this probable self, in this now. So when those in the mirror are acting upon themselves and choose to end what you call life, know two things. There is no end, and there is always life. So when humanity takes itself beyond itself through different rituals, through different religions, through different sacrifices, through different ideas of mysticism, through different yearnings to express, know that this is the core understanding of yourself, to go beyond yourself. It is not the job of the collective. It is the expression of the individual that expands the entire civilization. There is no obligation to you from me. The obligation, if you choose to use that, is only to oblige yourself in your joy. For that will ascend a species beyond itself in a manner of time uncomprehensible to your understanding of time. There is nothing but you. As my brother in arms, that of Ocyphius, has spoken about the individual universe. When you can grasp onto the idea that everything is an offering for acceptance of love, or acceptance of fear, then you can accelerate yourself beyond that of your own imagination. The mind will go beyond itself when you let go of the ideas of any kind of self-sacrifice to the collective. Stand by. We will continue with this idea. We will have you understand the summary of this would be better in this time. In summation, let's look at the fish that threw itself upon the shore and died 1,000 lives in order to understand how to breathe. We have spoke of this before. But without that fish going beyond itself, you would not have the creations around you at this time. Humanity is throwing itself upon a new reality that it does not understand in equivocal space-time now of comprehension, what it's doing, how to breathe in this new environment, how to understand itself in a new relationship of a frequency. You are pulling forth ideas of yourself in memory on what is safe and secure, on what is tangible for expressing. And with these new modalities of, let's say, the offerings of the collective outside of you, you can see that humanity is on a new reality that is not equatable in any way, shape, or form to your history. That is the immense offering you are on the cusp of. As you take your past into the future, your ideas of ascension, your ideas of breathing in the new reality you've created, not trusting that of your openness to the new reality that awaits you, for fear is daunting, we understand, then know that you will continue in an idea of repetition. And this is not critical. This is awareness. We want you to be aware that every moment is brand new. Every moment is you going beyond yourself. You most certainly will not suffocate in your new reality. You will always have a place of safe harbor. It is your choice. Is it that of security from the past, or that of walking, let's say, off the cliff into the unknown? only be swept up, as Ocyphius says, into your own bosom of grace. Epic times, humanity. There is always the choice, am I God or am I not? There is always the choice, do I need anything from the past to create the now into the future? Are you the fish upon the shore? Or are you the one in the water watching? Let's say idealizing the one going out beyond themselves to create something beyond themselves and staying in the mirror of security in criticism, in fear, in judgment? Or are you the one leaping yourself into the unknown, trusting that the new relationship to your higher frequencies is adorned with that of love? It is only you in your universe. This is one giant dream. When you can grasp the circumference of that idea, then you may release yourself from many of the realities that keep you coupled within the physical realm. The physical realm is that of choice as well. There is no obligation in any space-time now. Just this awareness shifts you to a conscious level that offers billions of new realities, unforeseeable until now. This is all we have for this space-time now. I shall return you to that of Ocyphius. In our eternal gratitude, the family of Seth. This is Ocyphius. This is all we have for this space-time now. Once again, we are honored to be among humanity, offering our, let's say, perspective of all that is. Until the next now, this is Ocyphius and the Oversoul Collective Fighter as one. We bid you a good day. How doing it? Hi. Oh, I love Seth. Oh, he's so cool. I want to give him a big kiss.
That energy is lovely.
Oh, he's so lovely. He's a big bumpkin. Let me give him a big kiss. Mwah. All right, guys. We'll get this up tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and I love you. Bye.